Hey guys, it's me, Liberty, and I'm back. So let's kind of just go over what kind of happened. I did make videos and I just never posted them, and that's because I went into it was almost like, I wouldn't say like a depression in the sense of like a normal depression. I'd say it was probably like a money saving depression. My car broke down. And, well, I wasn't really sure what was wrong with it. Let's start from the beginning. So I needed to get my tags and I needed to get it inspected at the end of September. So my dad had taken my mom's car to go visit his aunt in San Antonio. And so we used my car to drive my son around. He had 2 soccer games that weekend. And I needed to get my car inspected. And just a little something about me, I'm a very bad procrastinator, if you didn't know that. So I didn't do it. He had 2 games, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and I just did not take the opportunity to do it. I had planned originally to drop my car off, and then we were going to take my mom's car to one of the games, to the game on Saturday, but that just didn't work out. And I am not like a problem solver in the sense of, we'll do it when I get back. No, I just don't. That stuff just doesn't come in my head. That's just not how I work, and I need to get better at that. So, needless to say, I didn't get my car inspected. So, would have been fine, but it wasn't, and that is because my check engine light came on. On Monday, I was gonna go get it inspected, go get the tags, and be good to go, because it was October 1st. And I started my car to take my son to school, and the check engine light came on. But I'm not really sure why, because it was running fine. So I took it to one guy. He said he thought it was the timing chain. I took it to somebody else, and that was really weird. Sorry, my hands shaking for some reason. I took it to this other guy, and he claimed he fixed it. Now, at first, it was going to cost me $1,800. I had that. I had to empty everything out practically, but I had it. I was very upset. I did cry, and I was going to make a video about it, but I was so just like, I really need the money right now, because he was telling me my car was done and I needed to go pick it up, but I had to pay for it. I said, okay. So I get all the money together. That afternoon, I take it over to him and I pick my car up. Where his shop's located, where my car was, it is probably like a 20-minute drive from my mom's house. We get probably like maybe 10 minutes out from our house. I wouldn't even say that, but let's just say roughly 10 minutes out. I had stopped to get gas. We started going. I passed by this school that's like not that far from my mom's house. My niece went there for middle school, and the check engine light came back on. And the car was like jerking really bad when I first started it after I got gas. Oh, and then this made me mad. Like, he ran over something and so my tire had to be plugged, and I had to pay for that. Even because he claimed that it was like that when he got it, but it wasn't. Mechanics. So anyways, I had to take it back. My dad took it back the next day while I was at work because he was off. He claimed again that he fixed it. He didn't. Oh, wait, fast forward. Before I picked it up, when he first told me that it was ready to go, that afternoon I was going to go pick it up. This was like, so he had it from like the beginning of October, I would say October 5th, maybe 4th or 5th. This happened in the middle of October. This was like a week and a half later. I was originally supposed to already have it back. Well, then he called and he said that actually it wasn't just the timing belt. It was, I don't even remember. It was something else, and that was going to cost me additional. And so it ended up being like $2,200. And I had to pull everything else that I had kind of kept in there. Everything that I like didn't pull, I had to end up pulling. And my parents had to give me some money. And pretty much I just had to wipe it out. I just had to wipe everything out. And it was, even now, it's just like very upsetting. You know, I'm glad I had it, and that's what this is for. I didn't have to put it on a credit card, and I didn't have, my parents ended up helping me, but they didn't have to. But it was so I didn't have to, you know, just take everything, but I ended up taking like almost, I mean, I pretty much started new. And then things just kept happening. My son had to go on a field trip. All the money I had saved for that had to go to my car. So then I had to pull from his savings, and it was a mess. Like, this is October, right before Christmas. I had to pull everything. I did not pull his Christmas money because I knew I was never going to get that back. Like, I was never going to save it again. So that was pretty much why, like, my parents had to help me so that I didn't pull that. Anyways, sorry. So I get my car back, and like I said, it's check engine light came back on. We take it back. My dad says it was the camshaft. Sorry. I think I'm shaking because, well, I don't know. I did eat lunch, so I'm not really sure. Maybe it looks like a tick. He said that it was a camshaft sensor, one of the sensors. He had replaced the camshaft. That's what had cracked. He said it was cracked down the middle. So he replaced the timing chain, he replaced the camshaft, and he was saying that it was either this VVT solenoid or a sensor. So they replaced whatever he thought it was. I get my car back. No. I'm not even joking. The next morning it does it again, and it's running bad. So I take it back. He has it from, that is right before Halloween. Like, I think Halloween was on a Thursday. Yeah, so Halloween was on a Thursday. That was on October 30th. I did not get my car back officially until November, when was 28th, on Thanksgiving Day. And even then, on Thanksgiving, my check engine light came back on. But thankfully I didn't have to take it back to this guy. And my brother-in-law works on diesel trucks, and even though my car's on diesel, he has a machine that will run the code, and his machine's like very like high, it's like a very nice one. So he ran the code, he told my dad what it was, and him and my dad replaced the part. It was a sensor, and they replaced the correct sensor, and my car is fine now. But the mess of that was very stressful, and I had to wipe out like everything, and it was very upsetting. And I went, like I said, even though I did stuff like a little bit, like I stuffed every time I got paid, but I was like in a depression. Like, anytime I even thought about this, anytime I thought about recording, anytime I thought about having to edit, I didn't want to do it. I didn't even want to stuff because it was like giving me anxiety, because I was so upset having to open these binders and see that they were just empty. And everything that I had worked towards was gone because of my car. And I mean, like I said, though, it was okay in a sense because I didn't have to use a credit. I used my binders, but it's still hard, you know. I'm low income, and I tried to save up and make sure I have that stuff, and I didn't. I had to wipe everything out. So that was just really upsetting. So I just couldn't really bring myself to do it. And by the time I was in the mood to stuff again and record, it was like the end of December. Literally like right before Christmas, I got paid, and I thought like, oh, I could really, hold on, I'm trying to move this calendar. You know, I could go ahead and do it, but then I thought like, you know what? It's not worth it. And I'm going to show y'all this cat picture. It's not worth it, so I didn't do it. I went ahead and stuffed. Like I said, I did continue to stuff. I just couldn't bring myself to record because even stuffing, I found no joy in it. Like, nothing made me happy. Even when I finished things, I wasn't happy. It just had sucked. That experience had kind of just sucked the joy out of this. And like I said, I just recently have started to like, okay, I'm really excited now. It's a new year and we can restart. It's like a reset. And that's what like I kind of just needed, was like a reset of thinking. Anyways, look at this cat. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? Anyways, so yeah. Very upsetting, but that's kind of what happened. That's why I took that hiatus, is because I know I take a lot of hiatuses. I'm really sorry about that. I'm gonna try to stop doing that. It's because like I'm a really bad procrastinator, and then I get like really far behind on editing videos, but I'm not gonna do that this year. So I'm gonna have to start holding myself accountable, and yeah, we're gonna get through it. Okay. And I've also kind of decided, I think this year I am going to start an Etsy shop, and do some of my challenges that I really liked. I don't know to the extent of how many. I think I'm going to do Lucky Ducks, because I think that's a cute little game. Maybe I'll do like a carnival themed one, where you can like buy it in a package, or you can buy them individually. Stuff like that. So I know I'm going to do that one. And then my monthly challenge one, I did complete that, and we're going to see what I saved this month, or this year of 2024. Just because I think it's fun. And I am going to restart that for this year. Okay, so first, really fast, before we start budgeting, I want to kind of go over the challenges and the games that I currently have right now. So I had to restart all my color challenges. So this, I currently am doing orange. And we have $20, $30, $40, $50 in orange. So we're halfway there. Okay, this is a new one. I just used this because I just don't feel like making another one. But it looks like this. And it comes with these little state cards. And I just pull one, and let me get... Okay, so if I pull a state, I save the day that they join the United States. If I pull a colony, which represents these, I save this last number here. That's because like this was too much for me. Maybe like, you know, for people that have like more income than me, it'd be okay. You could save like, add those together or something like that, but not me. So right now, and I'll show you the ones that I have done when we go on it. I'm not going to count all these. I'm just going to kind of go through. Okay, and then we have the monthly challenge. Now, this monthly challenge, I am going to erase, but I did finish December. There's November, October, September. I don't really know where I ended. I think it was September, but there it is. Or maybe it was August. There's August. So I'm going to erase these, and I'm going to redo them. And this, I think I'm going to offer in my Etsy shop as well, because I really like these cards, and I think other people might too. And then this is Mario Bingo. This is for Jory's birthday, and it's kind of like the Zelda Bingo, but Mario themed. And it has little cards and stuff like that. So you'll see that. Then over here, challenges wise, this is for Jory's Christmas for 2025. And it's just a coloring sheet. Christmas for my family. Right now I'm doing these cards, and that's just kind of because I hadn't really decided what I wanted to do for it, but I think I may go ahead and start the little, I had already made, I think I have one of these, and I may just restart it. But this year our Christmas is going to be different. We're going to go to Missouri, so I might go ahead and just use those because we're not going to be giving gifts. I think I'm just going to use those to like fund the trip. Soccer scratch. Okay. So I'm not doing, I don't feel like covering this again. And I already finished all my little soccer scratches that I had in here. But I really didn't have another challenge. So I just been kind of like putting money in here. I've pulled this back out. This is a number of the jersey. And I'm just going to X them out. So that's what this one's going to be. School supplies. This is, I have going on with an eraser, $25. And I'm just marking them out because I got tired of the scratcher. Well, the scratch, you know, I need to buy more. And at the time, I just didn't have the money to do that. So, yeah. Okay. So this is a new challenge. I don't know if I had it back when I ended my videos, but I did finish one round of it, and it was kind of like a test. So we're going to restart. This is going to be the new one. Now, if you've ever played Kingdom Hearts, each one has a world. So you start out in Destiny's Islands, which is where you meet Sora, Kairi, and Riku, and Sora is the main character. And then you have Disney's Castle. And that's where you meet like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Jiminy, Chip and Dale, Pluto, Daisy. The Enchanted Brooms, they were part of the characters. You have Traverse Town, Wonderland, Olympic Coliseum, Deep Jungle, which is Tarzan. Traverse Town again. We go there. You go there back and forth quite often. After you seal Traverse Town, you can now then play the Phil Cup at the Olympic Coliseum. So that's why this is here. Agrabah, Monstro. After you finish Monstro, you can do the Pegasus Cup. Atlantica, Halloween Town, Neverland. And you can do the Hercules Cup after you close out Neverland. 100 Acre Woods, which this is actually a book, and the reason this is here is because you get the last page for this book in Halloween Town. So after Halloween Town, you can come play it, but I'm going to finish out 100 Acre Woods. So then you have Hollow Bastion, and after Hollow Bastion, you can play the Hades Cup, and the Hades Cup is long, guys. It's like 50 or I don't even know, but it's a ton. Then you have to go back to Traverse Town. Then you go to the end of the world, and that kind of closes you out for the game. Once you complete the game, you can then do these specialty ones. You have the Gold Cup, the Platinum Cup, and then here are extra bosses in Agrabah and Neverland. So I just made things. This is the first Kingdom Hearts, and I think I'll make one for like each one, which is only like 2 other games. But because I'm not going to do like the remix or anything like that. I guess I could. Well, this may be the remix, actually. I don't remember, but whatever. Okay, so that's Kingdom Hearts, and we're going to start with Destiny's Islands. And I have to go, and I'll have to, like, when we do it, I have to use this money up. Build a savings. Okay, I need to print this out because I have to make another one because I don't know where my other one went. I think I may have thrown it away in my upset rage. But I don't know. So I'm going to print another one out. Save the Holiday is going to, so this is from Tiny Budget Co. And they're just little kitty cats ones, and they're just so cute. And I don't know, they made me think of Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna use one of these. Typically, I like to do word searches on Save the Holiday now because I really like word searches, but I found those, so I was like, I'm gonna use them. Okay, and then teacher gift. It's for my son's teacher, obviously. And it's just like the little sheet that says, this is going to go on the front. Okay. That says, I don't know what it says, actually. You'll have to see it, because now I don't remember what it says. I'm trying to tell you what it says, and I don't remember. Okay, but it says something like teacher. Oh, it has his teacher's name and like 2024, 4th grade, 2024, something like that. Okay, so we're going to start. And I need to get new pens. See, I bought these at, oh, this one's messing. I bought these at Ross, and they're terrible. They really are terrible. And then one of them busted in here. So that really sucks. Okay. So we're going to do Paycheck. This is our first paycheck of January. And I'll get new sheets. I just really kind of forgot. I was really busy. I had taken the holidays off pretty much. Well, I say holidays. So I took off. I didn't have my son from the 20th to the 28th. And then I got him back on the 28th at noon. And so we spent the 28th opening Christmas presents. And then I took off Monday and Tuesday. And I was off yesterday for New Year's. So today is the 2nd. So I was kind of just relaxing with him. And when I got back to work today, it was like crazy. Oh my gosh, guys. Unfortunately, winter is a very busy season for us. And I've had to deal with like frustrating insurance companies. And they've been giving me massive headaches because they can't do their jobs right. And so, yeah. And because like I said, there's just been like a lot of people that we've got. If you don't know, I work at a funeral home. If you're new here, hello. My name's Liberty, and I work at a funeral home. And I'm the office assistant, so I deal with insurance and paperwork and so on. And so insurance gives me a headache, and then they drive me nuts. And then families will come in, and, you know, I have to make their books, and I do all that. And sometimes, like, if we have a whole lot of people in at once, it's just, like, a whole lot, and it also gives me a headache. Not the families, just, like, because I have so much to do for each family, and it becomes like a really big mess. So, okay. So we're going to start with, I kind of budgeted out like just like a brief one the other day. So I'm just going to keep that over here so I can kind of remind myself, because my rent changed and I keep forgetting what it is. It is less. So that's great. Okay. So my rent now is $762, so it went down like, I don't know, what did it go down? Around $23. That's great, actually. You know, it's an extra $23. So I divided that in half, and that is $382. My car is the same, and subs is gonna get $20. Because I've kind of started going back and forth if I want to go ahead and do get my Kindle Unlimited, you know, because I joined this book club here in my town, and I think I may want to do it, get it back so that I don't have to like purchase all the books. Okay, so $632 leaves me with $421.20. Okay, and then we have gas. Guys, like I said, today was really crazy and I can't think. Groceries. Did I spell that right? Yeah, I guess I did. Personal. Oh, and on top of that, Jory's had soccer practice 2 times this week. And that has really thrown me for a loop. I had to leave work early today so I could take him to a soccer practice at 11, and it's an hour and a half long because we have a tournament this weekend, and I've had to deal with that. Oh my gosh. And I've had to deal with him being upset that we have these soccer practices. Okay, so gas is getting $60. Groceries, I'm going to give it 80 because I budgeted out. I made a little grocery list, and I'll show you it. So I shop at H-E-B and Walmart for the most part, but I also go to Aldi. So I just like kind of price what the cheapest one is, and that's where I get these prices. So yeah. Okay. And it did go over a little bit, but I know Aldi, well, I might be able to buy some things from Aldi. Okay, personal, I'm going to give myself $40. Ow, I just itched my back and I hurt myself. Like, of course. Okay, and then pets is going to get 10, which, a little sadness while I add this up. My apartments made me get rid of one of my cats. It wasn't like because of me. They just, like, those became the rules. Like, we can only have one animal. And so I had to get rid of one of my cats. And unfortunately, the cat that I had to get rid of was Iris, because I had Slayer first. And Iris was kind of destroying my apartment. She was clawing up my stairs. She was also clawing up the wood next to my door. Yeah. So she's at my mom's house. We're just doing like a trial. I'm not sure how well it's going to go, but that's where she's currently. All right. Jory gets $20. And then his soccer he has soccer field rent, because I think he started this after Jory started academy, and we have a $75 soccer field rent every month. Me and his dad split it, and so I divide that by my 2 paychecks, and so it's $19. Or it's like 19 and 18, but whatever. Okay, and that leaves me with, so then I got my child support in, and I'm taking $8 out of it to make this 100, and this 100 is gonna go into games and challenges. Okay, so, and we'll budget out my child support in the next video, because I'm going to combine these two. So this is what we've got. Now we've got to do the little thing. I forgot. Here we go. Okay. Well, these have question marks on it, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So we're going to do 100, 50, 20, 10, 5, and 1. Listen to this. Earlier, I was trying to write this out, and for some reason I wrote 75. Like 175. I was like, what? Yeah, it was funny. I was like 175, 20. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, we don't have $75 bills. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 1, 2, 20, 30, and a 20. Gas is 2 20s, 40, 50, 60. Groceries is 50, 60, 70, 80. Eating out, I'm going to do a 50, 2 20s, and a 10. Pet care gets a 10. Jory, oops, I'm like moving this down, is a 20 and 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, and then this 100 is going to be 2 20s, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and then 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let's get a dish out. Okay, so now that we have a dish. Okay, anyway, sorry. That is 5, 3, 13, 11, 5, 16, 'Sorry. I'm trying to like do these in my head. Okay, so that's 1,061. Okay, so okay. Sorry, Blue's Clues. That is gonna be what we pull out. So I'm gonna end the video right here, and I'll be right back.
Hey guys, I'm coming back in to just kind of say that I had originally planned on putting the stuffing in this video, but it was already too long and that stuffing is really long, so I'm going to upload this one and then upload this cash stuffing in the next video. So I hope y'all can join me on that, and I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks.